Hi, this is Papa Balloon again, and what I wanted to do was show you a couple of things. People have asked me about how I draw eyes on my female characters. We'll start this off with a real simple one. This one, I learn a lot watching cartoons and looking carefully at the faces and how they draw expressions. And I get these from a lot of different things. I think I got this one from Family Guy. If you watch carefully, you can see that that many of the faces are very simple. This happens to be a licensed Disney character here. Look at her eyes. That's kind of interesting. I'm going to roll it just a little bit. And here's the simplest kind of eyes I've seen. They work pretty well. Just make a arc and a couple of eyebrows or a couple eyelashes. Match it on the other side and make a little circle like that. Nose, just a suggestion is probably good enough because, you know, girls don't like to think they have big noses, okay? Then a simple mouth and fill it in. Basically, you can also do a heart-shaped mouth if you want to. So there's that, and you can outline it with black or whatever you want to do. Now, what I'm going to do here, this is another kind of eye. You can use this on almost anything. But with this one, I use the Edding 750 marker again. I'm going to draw. This one's getting a little dry, but we'll show you anyway. Put this kind of a shape like that. Duplicate it. Now I'm at an awkward angle, so my artwork is not going to be as, yeah, see, I've gotten one too big. But you know, a lot of people go out and they'll buy all these silly stickers, which, I mean, it's fine if you want to do it, but you can make more expressive eyes yourself. So, you know, I've done this. This is the mouth down here, just a wedge shape, and these are kind of just half circles with a little indent in the bottom. Go across for the bottom of those eyes. You could actually leave it there and put pupils in. In this case, I'm going to outline the eye. Okay, so then this, just like I said, a little nose, and then make your pupils. You can kind of leave those eyes that way if you want. Add eyelashes. Of course, your way of doing it's going to be a little different. Everybody's is. For the mouth, I'm going to add again just kind of a sideways S. You know, see, like that, almost a mustache. Okay, and you can enhance the bottom lip a little bit if you want. Make that a little bit fatter. She's been taking Botox. Okay, a little weird trick I picked up from watching Wow Wow Wubbzy with my grandchildren is this a little suggestion of teeth right there. Make the eyes have some color, just like that. And you can add eyebrows like this, and it bothers me she doesn't have hair. So there we go. Have that. Now, I sometimes add oh nice, the clock. I have birds in here. Okay. That's the way the thing works right there. That's the face. Now, you can also do this for other critters, what are the kinds you want to do, by like that, an eye like this, something like that. That's a real fast face. And then I like to do on fairies and things like that, I'll add, princesses. I'll make my eye kind of an almond shape here. See? Like that. Again, mouth. Like that. I think arthritis is setting in. My arms hurt. Okay. Go like this. Outline the eyes again. Now, the adding markers take a second or two to dry. So I'll give that just a minute before I put the pupils in, but I can use that by making the mouth. Study drawing if you can, and do a little bit of research. I've done some research on the web just to double check, make sure my stuff works right. Give her these are a little more sexy eyes, sultry eyes, if you want to call it that. Like that. And give her eye color. You can use any color you want. I tend to go for green, also because I like green-eyed redheads the best. You guys may like blue-eyed blondes, but give me the green-eyed redheads every time. There we go. And again, I always like, if I can, to add just a little bit to that. Now you can enhance that all you want. Anybody who wants to work with makeup techniques or things like that, that's the simple one again, and that's the more cartoony eye, and of course the simpler face, and then that's of course the professional face. Now there's a lot of things you can do with any of those. So talk to me later, or I'll talk to you later. We'll have a lot of fun. Thanks a lot. Bye.